Hello and welcome to the SWS Naatu series. Let the music start. Okay, this video is going to focus on geography for ICSE class 10 to help you prepare for the geography examination on the 13th of March 2023. Now, you have MCQs and you have MCQs from all the chapters that are part of the syllabus. So you cannot do percentage study. You cannot do selective study, right? अगर आप कुछ चैप्टर्स छोड़ के जाएंगे that means you are risking that many MCQs है ना. So this set of 55 MCQs comes from all the chapters that are part of the ICSE class 10 geography syllabus. The idea is to test you, and I will also provide you explanations wherever necessary so that you also get an idea, and if it is a slightly different question in the board examination, you will still be able to navigate thanks to the explanation that I will provide you as part of the MCQs. Okay, and all these MCQs, let me also clarify now, are taken from pre-board examination papers of different ICSE schools from across the country. Okay, from across the country. So you get an idea, even if you have not seen pre-board papers of any other school, अगर आपके पास access नहीं है, तो चिंता करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Okay, SWS यहाँ पर है. तो SWS gets you the important questions that have been asked in different pre-board examinations. So let's get started. Subscribe button दबाओ, नहीं दबाया तो bell की घंटी दबाओ so that you get the notification. Like and share if you like. Sharing is caring, always good. Let's get started. Okay, I hope you can see this clearly on the screen. The first question comes to you. Kaun banega geography ka guru? Which of these can be recycled many times? Is it aluminium? Is it plastic? Is it wood? Or is it organic waste? Now, इसमें और भी options हो सकते हैं, like glass, like metal. But of these four options, which can be recycled many times? Many times is the keyword. इस बात पर ध्यान दीजिएगा. And यहाँ पर the correct answer is aluminium, option A. And I'll give you an explanation for this. In fact, there is no limit to the number of times aluminium can actually be recycled. And what is wonderful is that it is estimated that 2/3 of all the aluminium that has been produced till date in the world is still being used today. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that absolutely wonderful? So that's a useful piece of information that you should have while you're writing your examination. Kya pata? Question aa jaye. What is known as the lifeline of a nation? Is it transport and communication? Is it entertainment industry? Is it agriculture, or is it iron and steel industry? The correct option is right, A, transport and communication. Which of these is not a secondary source of water? Primary source of water, secondary source of water. Water resources chapter mein aapne padha hoga. Is it rivers? No, that's a secondary source. Pani barsega तभी तो नदी में पानी आएगा. Rain water, जी हाँ, it's a primary source of water. Lakes and ponds, same logic as rivers. Ground water, recharge तभी होगा जब पानी बरसेगा, right? So rain water is not a secondary source of water. It's a primary source of water. Question number 4. Industries which provide public utility-based services are known as basic industries, secondary industries, tertiary industries, or are they called ancillary industries? The correct option here is C, tertiary industries. And let me give you an explanation note for this. This is decided whether it is primary, basic, secondary, tertiary, or ancillary. ये industries chapter में से है. This is on the basis of the finished product or function. Okay, on the basis of the finished product or function, basic industries kya hote hain? They are the core industries on which other industries depend for their manufacturing. Iron and steel industry hua, petroleum industry hua, because unless you have iron and steel industry, how will you make the railway lines, the bridges, right? The construction, real estate industry all depends on the iron and steel industry. So these are the basic industries. What are secondary industries? They process the basic material, raw material, into primary goods for direct use by the consumers. शुगर इंडस्ट्री हुआ, टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री हुआ, टेक्सटाइल कॉटन से you make it into fabric and then you buy the shirt for yourself, right? Sugarcane crushing season, sugar mills, sugar is made, refined and then it is sold as sugar. आप चीनी खाते हैं फिर डायबिटीज हो जाता है. Okay, so that is what is the secondary industry. टर्शरी इंडस्ट्री इंक्लूड्स द रेलवेज एंड द बैंकिंग, जो इसमें अभी क्वेश्चन में पूछा, पब्लिक यूटिलिटी बेस्ड सर्विसेज विच आर यूजफुल फॉर पीपल लाइक यू एंड मी. Unless you have banking, how would you and I do transaction in terms of money? Unless you have railways, how would you travel from place A to place B, right? These are tertiary industries. Finally, the ancillary industries, they provide the spare parts needed by the big industries like locomotives. For example, if you have ever gone to a place or if you have heard of a place called Sri Perumbudur, it's on the outskirts of Chennai, right? Now that's a major ancillary industry town because it is very close to all the big ऑटोमोटिव कंपनीज लाइक Hyundai का बड़ा प्लांट है वहां पर. सो अगर गाड़ी बनानी है, गाड़ी का हॉर्न कहां से आएगा, headlights, where will it come from, the brakes, where will it come from? Hyundai or any other car manufacturer will not be making all these small things. The glass, that will be provided by somebody, the brakes will be provided by somebody, the seat covers will be provided by somebody, right? The wheels will be provided by somebody, right? So these are all what are called ancillary industries. I hope you have understood. I hope ये सब आपको already मालूम होगा, right? मैं फिर भी बता रहा हूं because in case you don't know, I believe I'll be able to explain it fairly nicely. Okay. Chemical fertilizers and pesticides are examples of what kind of waste? Are they industrial waste? Are they domestic waste? Are they mining waste? Or are they toxic waste, right? Now, always remember that you need to use the elimination method. कि कौन सा option is the most appropriate option for this particular question, right? So here the correct option is D, toxic waste. Okay. Okay, toxic से एक बात याद आई. हिस्ट्री सिविक्स के पेपर में हिस्ट्री का एक एमसीक्यू का मैंने एक वीडियो किया था, उस पे कई लोगों को काफी आपत्ति हुई. ओके, ऑब्जेक्शन ये था कि इसमें बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस आउट ऑफ सिलेबस हैं, राइट? One student wrote to me saying after the exam, saying that exam was so easy, nothing came out from what you from out of syllabus, बेकार में हमको डरा दिया. I want to make one thing very clear. Like this particular paper, which has been made from pre-board examination paper, what I do is I make my own questions. Then I look through about 30, 35 different pre-board papers, right? Which is a lot of work, lot of time jata hai usme, right? You look through that, actually not 35, in fact, more than that, 50, 55. I look through that and see if there are any questions which can come in the sense that they may not be directly in syllabus, like Hiroshima, Nagasaki का जो मैंने mention किया था, but they concern the World War II. So in case if it comes, my student should not feel, अरे ये तो मेरे को सर ने बताया है नहीं, ये तो मेरे को मालूम ही नहीं था, ये तो कभी भी किसी भी MCQ टेस्ट में हमको बताया नहीं. I don't want any of my students to feel that sense of grief inside the exam hall कि मेरे को नहीं बताया सर ने. So my idea is that if that question has been asked in any pre-board examination, एक या दो या तीन स्कूल में same common question has been asked, because there are some schools which ask really out of syllabus questions, I don't touch them. But if there are questions which are what I call the gray area, which many of you are familiar with the term now, right? So उसको मैंने डाला. This student's objection was that मेरा बेकार में मेरे को tension दिला दिया. I'll give you an analogy. You go on a boat ride, right? Into a lake or a pond, wherever, right? What will, or an amusement park, let's say, what will the person give you, the manager of that boat? He will say, please wear the life jacket. Now, can you say after coming back, मैं तो डूबा ही नहीं, मैं तो डूबी ही नहीं, मेरे को बेकार में लाइफ जैकेट दे दिया, मैंने फोटो खींची, मेरा फोटो का सेल्फी सब खराब हो गया. The quality of my photographs has been, has not come out very well because of this ugly life jacket. मैं तो डूबा ही नहीं. Can you say that? Or will you say you go out and it's looking very cloudy and overcast and it looks like it may rain. Your mother tells you, please take a raincoat, wear a raincoat, or you take an umbrella, right? You take an umbrella, but it does not rain. And you come back and shout at your mother, बेकार में मेरे को छाता लेने को बोला, बारिश तो हुई नहीं. What I am giving you as part of this Naatu Naatu series is also a lifeline. a life jacket, an umbrella, so that in case if it rains, in case if your boat drowns, you know exactly how to save yourself. Please understand that. Lollipop questions बनाना बहुत आसान है बंधु, आधे घंटे में हो जाएगा. 50 क्वेश्चन, 100 क्वेश्चंस बनाना कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. लॉलीपॉप क्वेश्चंस पूछो, बुक में से निकालो, सेम क्वेश्चन को निकालो, डालो, यू विल गेट अ ग्रेट सेंस ऑफ ब्रावड. और मेरे तो 20 में से 20 सारे मेरे को सब मालूम है. और वहां पर अगर बाय चांस गूगली क्वेश्चन आ गया तो क्या करोगे? दैट इज प्रिसाइसली द आइडिया. मेरे को और कोई मोटिवेशन नहीं है. तुमको डरा के मेरे को क्या करना है बंधु? मेरे को कोई उसमें फायदा नहीं है. द आइडिया इज टू प्रिपेयर यू बेटर. The idea is that you do not feel foxed by any question that may be asked in the examination. That's all. आ गया, नहीं आया, I mean easy paper आया जैसे history civics में आया था, great. लेकिन by chance अगर कुछ आ गया, तो at least you are well prepared. You have the life jacket, you have the umbrella. SWS is providing you with that umbrella. It is providing you with that life jacket. Irrespective of whether it rains, irrespective of whether the boat drowns, right? So that you know how to save yourself. I hope I have made myself very clear. Okay. That student said, मैं आपको unsubscribe कर रही हूँ. I mean, I will be sad to see you go, but my only point is at least unsubscribe for a good reason. The reason should be sound. If your reasoning is not good enough, my job is to point out that your reasoning is not good enough. If you say that बेकार पढ़ाता है, it's okay, I will try to improve. I never said I'm the greatest teacher, but I'm a very sincere teacher. But at least get your reasoning right. कि इस reason की वजह से I will unsubscribe your channel. No problem at all. There are many good channels around. No problem at all. Okay? It's a free country. We should all celebrate our freedom. मेरे को ऐसे tease करने में बहुत मजा आता है. The mineral in which alluvial soil is deficient is nitrogen, magnesium, lime or aluminium. Okay, the correct answer is nitrogen A. That student must be thinking मैंने एक comment लिखा और he goes public with it. Sultry and oppressive weather is referred to as western disturbances, burst of monsoon, break of monsoon, or the October heat. The correct answer is October heat. October heat क्या होता है? Day temperatures are high, but nights are cool and pleasant. The land is moist. Because of high temperature and humidity, the weather becomes very sultry, यानी कि काफी चिपचिपा रह जाता है, and oppressive during the day, and this is called October heat. समझ में आ गया? इस तरह से definitions को और explanations को भी लिखना पड़ेगा एग्जाम में if you want 2 marks out of 2 marks. I mean if it comes as a 2 mark question. MCQ में मैं नहीं लिखने को बोल रहा. Which port was developed to ease pressure on Kolkata port? Is it Chittagong? Chittagong तो बांग्लादेश में है. ये क्या क्वेश्चन हुआ? हल्दिया, पारादीप या द सिटी ऑफ डेस्टिनी विशाखापट्टनम? ये भी याद रखना, मैप मार्किंग में आ गया. विशाखापट्टनम को तो मार्क करने को बोलते नहीं ना, है क्या सिलेबस में? भूल गया मैं. द करेक्ट आंसर हियर इज हल्दिया. वैसे विशाखापट्टनम को सिटी ऑफ डेस्टिनी बोलते हैं, राइट? आई स्टिल रिमेंबर MS धोनी ने अपना पहला सेंचुरी विशाखापट्टनम के वनडे इंटरनेशनल में मारा था. I was there to do that interview with Dhoni. So city of destiny, so that's where he started his big, I mean, that's where he really came into the limelight. उससे पहले के innings में he had not scored too many runs. मस्त बंदा है. The source of winter rain in Tamil Nadu is cyclones, western disturbances, southwest monsoon या northeast monsoon. बताओ. Which is the right answer to question number 9? The correct answer is D, northeast monsoon. Which soil is predominantly found in the Deccan Trap? Is it black soil, laterite soil, red soil, or is it alluvial soil, right? The correct answer is black soil. और ये black soil कैसे बनता है? बताता हूं. एक अमिताभ बच्चन का एक गाना था मिस्टर नटवरलाल में, उसमें एक उसका लाता था, बताता हूं. This is because this region was prone to volcanic eruptions in the past. Over a period of time, lava from the volcano accumulated and became solid. So the solid rocks which were formed as a result of that lava, right, जो volcano से निकलता है, they are called igneous rocks. Igneous rocks का continuous weathering, यानी कि being subjected to different kind of weather conditions, heat, cold, rain, everything, and the erosion of these rocks, they formed black soil. So if you get a question as to how is black soil formed, ये पैराग्राफ को चिप देना, मार्क्स मिल जाएंगे. ओके. कॉपर इज alloyed with this mineral to form brass. कॉपर के साथ कौन से मिनरल को जोड़े, alloy करे तो ब्रास बनता है? इज इट जिंक, आयरन, magnesium or nickel? The correct answer is A, zinc, for its hardness and workability. Which constituent adds fertility to the soil? Is it humus, clay, sand or silica? The correct answer is humus. Rainwater harvesting system practiced in central India is called joharts, kire, zinc or diggies. The correct answer is A, joharts. Joharts are small earthen check dams that capture and conserve rainwater, improve percolation. Percolation matlab seepage inside and groundwater, and as a result they end up recharging the groundwater. Okay, मैं जल्दी जल्दी जाता हूँ, नहीं तो there are some people who complain, अरे बहुत स्लो जाते हो. मैं स्लो कहाँ जाता हूँ यार, मैं लंबा लंबा लाइव थोड़ी करता हूँ, मैं तो जल्दी से सब कुछ कर देता हूँ. मैं आंसर की भी 10 मिनट में बता देता हूँ, मैं 1 घंटा थोड़ी लगाता हूँ मैं आंसर की बताने में. Dash is the process of planting trees in areas that had no previous forest cover. Is it afforestation? Is it farm forestry? Is it social forestry? Or is it agroforestry? The correct option is A, afforestation. Afforestation का मतलब क्या है? बताता हूं. Afforestation is the process of introducing trees and tree seedlings to an area that has previously not been forested. ये कीवर्ड है, ये की फ्रेज है. जहां पर पहले कभी जंगल एरिया था ही नहीं, वहां पर हम फॉरेस्टेशन करते हैं. सो एफॉरेस्टेशन और रीफॉरेस्टेशन में ये अंतर है, राइट? एंड इट इज डन थ्रू ट्री प्लांटिंग या सीडिंग, ईदर नेचुरली या आर्टिफिशियली. रिफॉरेस्टेशन को भी एक तरह के एफॉरेस्टेशन के रूप में देख सकते हैं, लेकिन अंतर यह है दैट reforestation is about re-establishing a forest area in an area where the forest vegetation has been removed. कि पहले यहां पर कई साल पहले यहां पर जंगल था, लेकिन वहां से जंगल निकल गया, तो हम फिर से जंगल एरिया को इंट्रोड्यूस करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. We are trying to reintroduce the jungle area in this area, so that will be reforestation. Reforestation, right? लेकिन afforestation is in an area which has never seen a forest vegetation. Okay, so please understand the difference between afforestation and reforestation. समझ में आ गया? The Border Road Organization was set up. Why was the BRO set up? To connect tourist centers, to strengthen defense preparedness and economic development, to control traffic, or was it to provide link between the ports and the railway stations? The correct answer is B, to strengthen defense preparedness, border road organization, because you also want to kind of keep vigil over your border areas, है ना? So like many roads which are going very close to the POK border, the line of control, or the line of actual control with China, right? So there all the BRO is the one which takes responsibility. The full form of AAI का क्या होता है? Is it Airline Association of India? Is it Airways Authority of India? Is it Airports Authority of India? Or is it the Airports Association of India? तो यहाँ पर authority और association, airlines और airports और airways को लेके आपको confuse किया जा सकता है. Okay, तो विमान में सीट बेल्ट बांध लें और इसका उत्तर दें. Okay, तो इसका उत्तर क्या होगा? इसका उत्तर होगा डी, एयरपोर्ट्स अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया. ये आपको फुल फॉर्म जानना, इसका NHAI का, राइट, इन सब के फुल फॉर्म्स आपको जानना जरूरी है, ये सिलेबस में है बंधु. ओके. Which city is called the Manchester of India? मैनचेस्टर कौन सा बोलते हैं? मैनचेस्टर ब्रिटेन का एक शहर है, ओके, जहां पर टेक्सटाइल्स की धूम मची हुई होती है. ओके. मैनचेस्टर में ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड क्रिकेट ग्राउंड भी है, जहां पर मैचेस खेले जाते हैं क्रिकेट का. अहमदाबाद, बोकारो, चंडीगढ़, और इज इट मुंबई? द करेक्ट आंसर इज अहमदाबाद. The total length of the coastline of the Indian mainland is 753 616 किलोमीटर। मैं सीधा आपको आंसर बता देता हूं, ऑप्शन सी। एंड दिस इंक्लूड्स अंडमान एंड निकोबार आइलैंड्स एंड लक्षद्वीप। नाउ इसमें आप देखो टोटल लेंथ ऑफ द इंडियन मेन लैंड, इसमें अंडमान्स, और अगर अंडमान्स और लक्षद्वीप को माइनस करें तो 6000 कुछ पड़ता है, राइट। बट जनरली वी टॉक अबाउट द एंटायर कोस्ट लाइन, तो हम 7516 किलोमीटर के बेसिस पे करते हैं। तो अगर आपसे क्वेश्चन में पूछा जाए कि विदाउट इंक्लूडिंग अंडमान्स एंड लक्षद्वीप, देन इट विल कम डाउन टू 6000 चेंज, 6100 आई थिंक। Plants of a particular region or period listed as species and considered as a group. This is from your natural vegetation का चैप्टर। उसको वेजिटेशन बोलते हैं, फ्लोरा बोलते हैं, फौना बोलते हैं, या फॉरेस्ट बोलते हैं। तो अगर आपकी बुक में, and especially in total geography, all these four definitions are given of all these four: vegetation, flora, fauna, and forest. So please understand the definitions of each one of them so that you don't confuse. Okay, तो यहां पर the correct answer is B, flora. Stormy winds that blow in Assam during hot and dry season is known as mango shower, Loo, Bardoli Chira, या Chinook. Okay, correct answer is C, Bardoli Chira. Loo तो नॉर्थ इंडिया में होता है, मैंगो शावर इज इन southern part, Kerala and Karnataka. Bardoli Chira is the local thunderstorm of the hot and dry weather season in Assam. It is useful for the cultivation of rice, tea and jute. ये लाइन मैंने क्यों लिखा भला? ताकि अगर आपसे पूछा जाए कि बडोली चीरा कौन से क्रॉप्स के लिए यूजफुल होता है, तो आप इस इंफॉर्मेशन को लगा दें। चिनूक, ये मैंने गूगल से पता किया, आर वार्म विंड्स दैट ब्लो इन नॉर्थ अमेरिका। ओके, ये प्री बोर्ड का पेपर का क्वेश्चन है। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट एन ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग? ओके, रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग का कौन सा इट इज नॉट एन ऑब्जेक्टिव? जहां पर भी नॉट देखें तो आपका एंटेना खड़ा हो जाना चाहिए। polluting the groundwater, raising the groundwater level, reducing soil erosion, or reducing the surface runoff. The correct answer is A. Obviously, it is rainwater harvesting ka objective is not to pollute the groundwater, right? So it's not. The other three are its objectives. Dash is a seaport located in Gujarat. ये तो मालूम होना चाहिए। पारादीप कहां पे है? उड़ीसा में। मार्मागो कहां पे है? It is in Goa. Kandla and Mangaluru. Mangaluru is in coastal Karnataka. Kandla is the correct answer. Okay, तो आपको अपने भारत के बारे में भी जानकारी होनी चाहिए। Geography is about the India around us. Dash is a popularly used traditional method of irrigation in India. Traditional method. ध्यान रहे, कीवर्ड हमेशा क्वेश्चन को ध्यान से पढ़ने का। ओके, स्प्रिंकलर, वेल, ड्रिप इरिगेशन और स्प्रे इरिगेशन। कौन सा ऑप्शन है? वेल इज द ट्रेडिशनल, इनफैक्ट वेदों में भी इसका जिक्र है। ओके, इट हैज बीन मेंशन्ड इवन इन द वेदास दैट वेल्स वर यूज्ड एज अ ट्रेडिशनल मेथड ऑफ इरिगेशन इन इंडिया। ओके, 24th question. A weir constructed in the lower course of the river to raise its water level is called a small dam. What is it? Is it a small dam? Is it a reservoir? Is it a barrage? Or is it a water regulator? The correct answer is A, small dam. A weir is a small head small dam, low head small dam, like a barrier. In fact, मेरे village जो है in Kerala, वहां के जो there is a river which flows just beside our village. Beautiful scenery. I wanted to put some photographs of that. Usme, when I went last, I saw that a weir had been built there. You know, it looks very nice. It's a low head small dam, like a barrier across the width of a river, and alters the flow characters of water, and it's used to control the flow of water for outlets of lake and ponds. Okay. 25th question. Which is the longest national waterway of India? Is it NW1 from Prayagraj, yani ki Allahabad to Haldia, Dhubri to Sadia, NW2, NW4 from Kakinada to Puducherry. Kakinada is in coastal Andhra Pradesh. NW5 from Talcher to Dhamra. The correct answer is A, NW1 from Prayagraj to Haldia. It is also known as the Ganga Bhagirathi Hooghly river system. So if you get this as an option, don't get confused. अगर NW1 के बजाय ये नाम दे दिया होता तो आप confuse Please now ho, it runs for it over a distance of 1620 kilometers and it passes through 4 states, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand and Bengal. ये सारा जो इंफॉर्मेशन मैं नोट में लिख रहा हूं, इनके बेसिस पे भी आपसे एमसीक्यू पूछे जा सकते हैं. दैट्स प्रिसाइसली द आइडिया. वेयर एवर नेसेसरी, आई एम गिविंग यू दिस एक्स्ट्रा इंफॉर्मेशन. Dash is usually done by a rag picker. Is it called dumping? Is it called segregation? Is it called incineration? Or is it called composting? The correct answer is segregation, because a rag picker segregates what is needed, what is not needed, what he can recycle, what he cannot recycle, right? So rag picker यही काम करते हैं. इस तरह का वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट का काम रैग पिकर्स करते हैं. Okay. For those of you who will be going to CBSE into our class 12, there is a lovely story. There's a very nice story involving a rag picker. In 1907, in English, in 1907, the first modern steel plant was set up in Rourkela, in Jamshedpur, in Visakhapatnam, or was it in Bhilai? The correct answer is, ये तो easy होगा, Jamshedpur. 28th question. Dash transport supplements other modes of transport. I think this was also there in the ICSE specimen paper. Airways, waterways, railways, or roadways. Roadways is the correct answer. How? Because from when you land at an airport, आप airport पे land किए, to reach your home, you need a road. You land at the railway station, you get down at the railway station, you need a road to get to your home. You land at the seaport, same logic. The goods need roads to reach the final destination. So it is the one which supplements other modes of transport. ऐसा नहीं है ना कि फ्लाइट से लैंड किए सीधा जहाज में घुस गए. Normally ऐसा नहीं होता है. Process of removing seeds from cotton is called ginning, retuning, retting and grafting. The correct answer is A, ginning. Oof. Sundari trees are found in mangrove forest, tropical evergreen forest, desert, or the Himalayan region. The correct answer is A, mangrove forest. Dash is the oldest coal field in India. Raniganj, Singrauli, Jharia, or Singareni. Singareni is in Telangana. The correct answer is Raniganj. It was first mined in 1774. When you separate waste into different categories, it is called, similar to what I just now told you, recycling, dumping, incineration, and segregation. The correct answer is segregation, जो मैंने अभी बताया. So the same question can be tweaked and twisted to ask like this. Okay. Which stations are joined by the north-south corridor? Uttar se Dakshin, Jaipur Kochi, Jammu Tiruvananthapuram, Srinagar Kanyakumari, or Delhi Chennai. The correct answer is C, Srinagar Kanyakumari. Southwest monsoon prevails in India from dash to dash, from April to September, from June to September, from July to October, or from October to January. The correct answer is yes, batao, B, June to September. The industries which are owned and managed by an individual or a group of individuals are called public sector, private sector, joint sector, or is it called a forest-based industry? The correct answer is private sector. You should know what is public sector and joint sector also. Okay. This subject deals with the study of soil formation, pedology, pedogenesis, edaphology, or microbiology. The correct answer is A, pedology. The forest region of India, which is also known as rainforest, is called the littoral forest, the tropical evergreen forest, the mountain forest, or the tropical monsoon forest. The correct answer is B, tropical evergreen forest. Process by which the oxygen from the water bodies gets depleted, kam ho jata hai oxygen, is called global warming. Socho, eutrophication, greenhouse effect, or biomagnification. The correct answer is B, eutrophication, because it's a process by which a body of water becomes enriched in dissolved nutrients as phosphates, stimulating the growth of aquatic plant life, usually resulting in the depletion of dissolved oxygen. अब इसमें कुछ लोग बोलेंगे eutrophication syllabus में है या नहीं है, because कई schools में ये part नहीं पढ़ाते हैं, but please know what is eutrophication. आपके भले के लिए बोल रहा हूँ. The main features of mixed farming are Crop rotation is practiced. Crop yield is low with surplus for sale. Farming is practiced in small estates or only one crop is cultivated in the same field. The correct answer is A. Crop rotation is practiced in mixed farming. Which is the oldest artificial harbor on the east coast of India? तो आपको हार्बर्स ट्रांसपोर्ट चैप्टर में हार्बर्स कौन से ईस्ट कोस्ट पे है, कौन से वेस्ट कोस्ट पे है, ये सब आपको मालूम होने चाहिए. इज इट चेन्नई, इज इट हल्दिया, इज इट ट्यूटिकोरिन व्हिच इज आल्सो इन तमिलनाडु, और इज इट कोची? ना कोची तो वेस्ट कोस्ट पे है, तो कोची को तो काट दो. ओके, तो इसमें करेक्ट आंसर फॉर द ओल्डेस्ट आर्टिफिशियल, हल्दिया तो नए, इट वाज कंस्ट्रक्टेड न्यूली टू ईज कंजेशन at Kolkata airport. So Haldia also gets ruled out. So here the correct answer is A, Chennai. Madras करके आएगा तब भी आप समझ ले, because Madras Port Trust बोलते हैं उसको पहले तो. Which of these hydel projects is built on the Mahanadi River? Mahanadi River. Kamal Haasan का एक मूवी था Mahanadi, one of his best movies, shot between Tamil Nadu and Kolkata, with some beautiful music. भाखरा डैम, हीराकुड डैम, नागार्जुन सागर और अलमाटी डैम. नागार्जुन सागर तो आंध्र प्रदेश में है. ओके, द करेक्ट आंसर हियर इज हीराकुड. अलमाटी डैम इज इन कर्नाटका ऑन द रिवर कृष्णा. Almaty ka, I remember there was a huge dispute in the late 90s between Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh, then United Andhra Pradesh, over the sharing of water. Because they thought Almaty karke, they were denying the water to Andhra. So there was huge dispute. तो वहां पे जाओ तो, you know, the locals would get very angry, and it had terrible roads. I remember going through one of the worst road journeys in my life, going around Almaty. The sustainable system of managing a piece of land through combined production of agricultural crops and forest crops with animal rearing is called what? Is it called farm forestry? Is it called agroforestry? Is it called social forestry? Or is it called animal husbandry? Now, animal dekhe D mat mark karke aana. The correct option is B, agroforestry. These definitions you need to know. The soil that develops cracks and remains moist at the subsoil level even during summers is desert soil, is it black soil, is it laterite soil, or is it red soil? The correct answer is B, black soil. Why? Because black soil is made up of extremely fine clay material. They are known for their capacity to hold moisture. And during the hot summer, they develop deep cracks which results in proper aeration. Arey, 44th kahan gaya? Arey, sorry. 45th. Identify this tree commonly found in tropical evergreen forests. Neem, Sundari, basil, or rosewood. The correct answer is D, rosewood. Which is the oldest oil producing state in India? Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra, or Assam? The correct answer is D, Assam. What is the disadvantage of waterways? That it is limited to areas where rivers are navigable. It is fuel efficient. Even when you think the option A or B ठीक है, आप C और D को हमेशा पढ़िए. Please always read all the 4 options. Follow the elimination process as I keep telling you. Cheapest mode of transport or suitable for carrying bulky material. The correct answer is A, that it is limited to areas which are navigable, in the sense that there should be a river flow. Flow being important for the waterways to be efficient. Erosion in Chambal Valley is an example of what? Is it an example of shore erosion, gully erosion, leaching, or rill erosion? The correct answer is gully boy, gully erosion. 49. Is the natural vegetation found along the western slopes of the Western Ghats? Is it montane forest? Is it tropical desert forest? Is it tropical evergreen forest? Or is it a tropical deciduous forest? Option C, tropical evergreen forest. Which of the following soil conservation techniques are not used on hill slopes? Terrace farming, shelter belt, contour plowing, or plugging of gullies? The correct answer is B, shelter belt. The type of iron ore that has more than 70% of iron content, and if you are doing the energy resources ka chapter in detail or for MCQs, you need to know a lot of these factual details concerning iron ore and coal and petroleum in particular. Siderite, magnetite, limonite, or hematite? The correct answer is B, magnetite. 50 सेकंड वाला तो मैंने अभी थोड़ी देर पहले बताया था. Mango showers that help in early ripening of mangoes are common in which states? Kerala and Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Karnataka, or Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. The correct answer is C, Kerala and Karnataka. The 3 R's of waste management mean reduce, replenish, recycle. Please understand and remember this because this can get confusing if you look at the options. Reduce, reuse, replace, reduce, reuse, recycle, reduce, recycle, reproduce. The correct option is C, reduce, reuse and recycle. यानी कि कम करो waste को, उसको reuse करो और उसको recycle करो. Okay. The term burst of monsoons refers to an occurrence of a cloudburst, sudden violent onset of the monsoon, dry spell in the monsoon, or heavy rain that occurs after a dry spell. The correct option is B, sudden violent onset of the monsoon. Tapioca and cashew nuts are associated with which soil? Laterite soil, alluvial soil, black soil, or red soil? The correct answer is A, laterite soil. With this, कहानी खत्म हुई इस MCQs की 55 minus 1, जो 44th one I had missed out. So 54 MCQs. I hope you gained some knowledge. I hope that you got many of them right so that you are able to do well. जहां nahi mila, go back to your book, go back to your notes and understand it again so that you do not make the same mistake in the board examination paper. चलो टाटा बाय बाय, मैं भी थक गया. Okay, मिलते हैं अगले एपिसोड में of the SWS Naatu Naatu series. Till then, stay tuned, stay connected. Tata, bye bye.